Hello everyone, welcome to this session of Industrial Management. After the completion of this presentation, learners will be able to appreciate what is motivation, why is it important, appreciate Maslow's theory of motivation, his hierarchy of needs theory, its different aspects, and its related aspect at workplace. Now let us discuss what is motivation. Motivation is a desire to achieve a goal, combined with the energy to work towards the goal. That means it is a desire in which one wants to achieve a goal. And it is not only the desire, but how one works towards the achievement of this goal and puts his energy. It is the characteristics that helps an individual to achieve their goal. It is the drive that pushes an employee to work hard towards and reach whatever it is. According to Stanley, motivation is an emotion, is any emotion or a desire which so conditions one's will that the individual is propelled into action. According to him, he says that motivation is an emotion or a desire. This motivation or the emotion and desire will condition oneself, will basically condition one's will. Will is nothing but the ability to achieve something or do something. That the individual will automatically be propelled into action. That means that emotion or the desire will condition a person's will. How will it condition one's will? That the individual will automatically be propelled into action. That is, he will be propelled into doing or achieving that goal. Now, according to Kunz, motivation is a general term applying to the entire class of drives, desires, needs, wishes, and similar forces that induce an individual or a group of people to work. Now, why is it important? What does a manager do? A manager guides the people in a desired manner. Why does he guide? Because he wants to achieve the organizational objectives through them. In any job, two things are necessary. What are they? It is the ability of the employees to work and their willingness to work. And this motivation will create a willingness in the minds of the worker to do a job. Motivation will result in the following. What will it result? Maximum utilization of factors of production. What are the factors of production? Land, machinery, and human beings is also one of the factors of production. So if the workers are motivated to utilize their fullest potential towards a goal, then all the factors of production will be utilized to its maximum. It will also result in willingness to work. It will reduce absenteeism, reduce labor turnover, increase in efficiency and output, sense of belonging. What is the sense of belonging? If I work in a certain place and I just go there in order to earn a living, but emotionally I am not attached to that organization, then I will not be able to devote my 100% towards that organization. That is known as sense of belonging. Now, Maslow's hierarchy of needs contains this following needs hierarchy. The first one is physiological, second one is safety or security, third one is social, fourth one is esteem needs or ego, and the last and the final actualization need. The first three, that is physiological, safety or security, and social needs, are lower, lower level needs. These two, esteem needs or ego needs, and self actualization, are higher level needs. Now, this physiological need denotes hunger, food, water, health. That means if I am not getting food, I will not be motivated to do anything. I will be involved in the way I will be able to obtain my food and satisfy my thirst and hunger. Now, after my hunger and thirst are satisfied, I will move to next level of needs, that is safety and security need. What are those? The need for safety or shelter, stability. Like I am performing a job or doing a job in certain place, and I am earning. From that earning, I am getting my food, I am satisfying my hunger. Now, if the stability of that job is not secure, that means if I do not get any security from that job, what is that security? Tenure of my job, that means permanency of my job. I will not be turned out anytime. That is safety or security need. After my safety and security need is satisfied, I will move to the next level of need, that is social needs. Social need is nothing but need for love, belongingness, and inclusion. Human beings are social animals. We live in a society, and we require bodily relationship with others. Like the others will give me due respect that I achieve or demand. According to my status, they will respect me, they will mix with me, they will gather in social activities. There is the need for social belongingness. That means I belong to a society, and everyone will indulge or will interact with me. Now, after these three needs are satisfied, we will be moving on to the next set of needs, that is higher level needs. What are those? First one is ego or esteem needs. Like I do a job in a certain company or in a certain government organization. According to my status, I need self-respect or esteem. That means people will recognize me by my job, they will respect me, they will give me due respect. That is my esteem needs or ego needs. After this esteem or ego needs is satisfied, I will move to the next level of needs, that is self-actualization needs. What is those? That self-actualization need? It is the ability to achieve to my fullest potential. That is, after these four needs are satisfied, I will be in a position to achieve my maximum potential, the thing that I would like to achieve in life. For example, the need for growth, the need for development, the need for creativity. Now, Dr. Abraham Maslow was a psychologist, and he classified these needs in a definite order. This order is widely accepted. According to Maslow, human needs are innumerable, that is uncountable, and it will never end. When one need is satisfied, another want will emerge. His need is considered to be fundamental to the understanding of motivation. His theory is based on human needs. This I have already explained. Physiological need like breathing, food, water, sleep, etc. etc. Then moving on to safety, security of body, employment, resources, morality, family, health, property, etc. Love or belongingness, friendship, family, intimacy. Esteem needs, self-esteem. That means people will give me due respect. Confidence, achievement, respect by others. Here you can see respect by others. This comes under social belongingness. Respect by others, respect of others, etc. Self-actualization, that is achieving my fullest potential. basic needs are satisfied and my esteem need is also satisfied, I will move on to needs like creativity, spontaneity, problem solving approach, lack of prejudice, acceptance of fact, morality, etc. That means if these four needs are not satisfied, I will not be a creative person. I will not have that spontaneity in me because I will be involved or engrossed in satisfying these below needs. Now here these needs are stated in details. The basic psychological needs are shelter, clothing, food, hunger, etc. Safety and security needs, concerned with physical danger or loss of existing basic physiological needs like loss of jobs, support, etc. Because this job was giving me or satisfying this physical or basic psychological need, etc. Belonging and social needs. Man is a social animal, I have already stated. He wants to love and he wants others to love him as well in a society or in a family. This exchange of feelings and grievances, love, sociability, recognition. If people do not exchange their feelings and grievances, they do not recognize me socially, I'll feel like left out. I do not belong to that society, as if I am being looked down by others. High level needs are esteem needs and status needs. After these three lower level needs are satisfied, what are they? Physiological need, safety and security need, social needs, and social needs or sense of belongingness. The high level needs are esteem and social need, status needs, and self-actualization need. This esteem need is nothing but referring to the ego needs. Ego means people should respect me according to my status. This will give me self-confidence, it will make me independent, competence, recognition, and appreciation. That means man as a social animal, after fulfilling these three needs, wants to be recognized socially and appreciated by others. And give him due respect according to his status. This is the esteem and status needs. Now moving on to self-actualization need. This is nothing but self-realization need. That means who am I and what are my potentials, what I am capable of achieving. That is, after these needs are satisfied, human being or one will be in a position to go for achieving his maximum potential. It refers to the desire to become everything that one is capable of becoming. That means I am capable of becoming this, so I will try to become that thing or that person, or that I will create or develop that quality in me. A maximum level of excellent performance is done by individual. That means one will be in a position to give his maximum. Now you can see that related aspect which applies at workplace. Basic or physiological needs are nothing but the salary, safe working condition. Security or safety needs is nothing but job security. Social needs, compatible work group, friendship at work, people will mix with me, they will give me respect. Ego, merit, that means ego or self-respect need is nothing but I will be paid according to my merit, I will be given higher status job title, and self-fulfillment job. That means when these needs are satisfied, what will happen? I will be in a position to take up challenging jobs, creative task demands. I will be able to handle advancement opportunities and achievement in workplace. Hope you have understood this presentation. Thank you.